Protect your dreams under our roof.
Guys,
Hi. Okay, sorry. I was just making sure stuff was... It was all messed up a little while ago. I'm hearing myself right now. Hi. GPS, what's up, dude? Hi. Okay. Sorry. Oh no, I can hear myself here too. Stuff was, okay. It was all messed. All right. Because we're doing a multi-stream today. We're streaming on both platforms. So yeah. But I was coming on at noon. Because this morning was kind of busy and wasn't feeling the best in the world this morning either. And I come in and all my overlays are gone. All my alerts that I worked on so hard yesterday were gone. And it's just come to find out because I moved them into a file. Moses, what's up? But kind of find out I moved into a file, and it was like, I can't find it because you put it in a file now. So I had to redirect it to that file or whatever. I don't know. It was weird. Now I'm looking at myself on two screens right now, so it's kind of weird. I'm just making sure that everything's crisp and clean and running good, and that we're okay, and our bit rate's not too high, and all that kind of good stuff. Had to make sure that I could actually see the YT side of things today and all that stuff. So long story short, for the two of you, because I know neither one of you, we streamed on Monday. But long story short is we moved again. We are now back in Georgia. My computer broke and had to buy a new one. That's the reason we quit. That's the reason we just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I started work. It was super hectic and super busy, but also at the same time, it's driving me nuts because I don't feel like I'm centered up in the screen. There we go. That's better. But at the same time, computer broke. I could barely surf the internet on it. It was so bad. So no way I was able to stream. I couldn't record videos. I couldn't do anything. Then when we did get a new computer, I lost my Microsoft account for the old computer because I didn't have the email address. I didn't have access to the email address, the phone number, or the address that they wanted to send all the stuff to. So I had to create a completely new Microsoft account, which means I lost everything that I had in Minecraft again. So Eldervale, gone. Because we quit playing for the server months ago. Never was able to extract the files and all that stuff off of it, so yeah, it gone. So yeah, I don't even have like Sea of Thieves anymore. I don't have it. You know, nothing. All those games are gone. So, are they really doing another stupid ad? I don't know. I can't tell because I got multi-chat over here to make sure I can actually see it. So it's weird. But anyway, been kind of jonesing to play a little bit of Minecraft, so we're gonna play some Minecraft. So the new Forever world is a stream-only world. The only time we're going to be on it is when we're streaming. I'm not going to get on... Okay. I made a video yesterday. And I did get on that world for a few... But it was just too... I was resetting the world icon for the world. Which is the new video that came out at noon today. It's not a new video. It's an old video. We've already put a video out like that twice. Both of them did really good. It's still updated. There's a bunch of people saying this don't work no more, and it works just fine. So I'm here to show them that it does work. So anyway, okay, there we are. There you have it. There we have it. So I've done some rebranding and all that stuff. Y'all have to tell me what you think. The alerts work now too. They should anyway. Maybe we'll get a chance to try those out in a little while. I see separation on me and... Better? It's better. That's just in case. This is just in case y'all forget who I am. So yeah, but sorry that we're late coming in. I had work stuff to do this morning. Like I said, I didn't feel very well either, so I got started on the work stuff late. And then I was originally going to start at noon, and I sat down at like 11:45 to get started. And then all that, I noticed all my, like this stuff. And like, and this. But all that stuff was gone. And I had to go re-find it all. So, anyway. So, yeah. Let's get to it. We got a lot to do. We're just going to be doing a lot of grindy stuff today, I think. Gathering a lot of materials and stuff. Clearing out a lot of areas. See if we can manage to get some villagers boxed up. Does that sound bad? Boxed up? Get going on some stuff because I don't want to live as a poor man here forever. I guess we'll do an interior of our house too so we can get off of the beach here. We created this cool little starter house in the first episode or whatever, the first stream. Still got a few things I might want to run around and do to it. Not too much. It's not horrible the way it is, but maybe come through and do just a few more buttons here and there, like maybe like one there and one here. And do I have more? Yeah. Do a few more things around the joint. I need to really pop that out and extend it so I can see it better. But maybe something like that. We may come in and replace these bottom ones for barrels when we get a little more wood and stuff up. Kind of gives us an extra spot just to dump crap when we need to. There, now I can see chat better. All right. Yeah, okay. Good morning. I'm late. Fashionably late. But I'm here. That's the important thing. Right? We might have enough wood to do some... I'm gonna sneeze. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. We had some of this stuff earlier and didn't... I'd like to make some barrels. Not for out here, for in here, actually. Maybe like that, and then we'll move our little, we'll move our furnace in. Wherever it went. Yeah, we'll do a couple of furnaces. Maybe we'll make another furnace too. So we've got two. And then move our crafting table in. That way we're inside and not outside. Didn't I get a smoker or something from somewhere? That was the other world, wasn't it? No, that should have been this world. It should have been here. Did we not get a smoker? I thought we got a smoker. I thought we picked up a smoker from a village. Am I just not seeing it? Is it there? Am I crazy? Sheep over there bobbing in the water. Oh, never mind. I know what that was now. That wasn't here. That was somewhere else. I've been in an ancient city. I have on other worlds. That was the thing before I left, so. Have I been in one here? No. We're literally, where's the fart sound? I had to take it out because I didn't have access to a lot of those. I was going through looking at all the access to all the files and stuff that I had because that was on my old computer and I didn't have it anymore. So I took a bunch of stuff out that I didn't actually have access to anymore until I can gain access to it again. We're going to get the channel points and stuff going back up. I had to work on alerts and stuff last night because the day before, you know, we had people subbing and doing bits and stuff. We didn't even know it was going on unless I had been paying attention to chat, which I was doing. Because I'm a good boy like that. Oof. Yeah. So I'll get all that stuff set back up and we'll get all that stuff back going again. Rip. Okay. We're going to try to get all this set up really quick. What can I do? Oh, 22. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, perfect. Because I think we're going to go around and we're going to put them out here too. I'm thinking. Let's take a look at that and see. Do I even like that? Yeah, it works. Right? think it works. That way, you know, we can have extra storage around the house. Music too loud today. I had to adjust it yesterday for the video, so I can't tell if it's the old room was so good. It was. It was. All right. Yeah, I wanted to finish this up today. I didn't want to just leave it the way that it was. It was going to kind of start to bug me a little bit. So I think we are going to do some chests in here too. Maybe like here. Just so we're not... this is going to be for important stuff, you know, like food and... maybe like iron and coal and stuff like that, you know. Maybe we'll put the coal over here and the iron over there and kind of spread this out some and try to get our lives somewhat organized a little. Maybe we'll do food down here on the very bottom or something. We can go, or we cannot go. We'll use this bed. We still have a barrel. So we can go in here and we can slap a bed down over here. Throw a little barrel in there next to it like that. We can sleep here. We can put all of our stuff up here that we need to put up here. On the old Xbox one. I don't think I could go back and play Minecraft on a controller if I wanted to. I think it would feel so weird to me at this point. I'm gonna put some barrels in there too, like that. Maybe we'll just put... Maybe we can just do all barrels for storage right now. You know? Maybe just have a chest sitting, one chest sitting in the middle. Like maybe this chest is sitting in the middle or something. But then we could also keep, you know, a chest over here for like keep wood and stuff in or whatever. I mean, there's some games that I couldn't imagine playing with a keyboard. Like Minecraft used to be that game for me. I couldn't imagine playing it with a keyboard. I struggled when I first moved to Java. I mean, let's face it, I still struggle. But it's just because I'm old. See, the alerts work. What's up, Cold? That a little much for a Channel Point redemption? They do, and they're all custom. Nothing much, same old. I'm good. I was working yesterday on these alerts and stuff, and I just happened to pop into Viking stream. I didn't say anything, just because of the fact that I was trying to stay. I know it sounds weird to say that you're watching a stream and trying to stay focused on what you're doing, but as long as I don't jump into a conversation, I'm fine. I can listen to what's going on. I know he was talking about World War II and stuff or whatever. So, but yeah, I was in Path of Exile, huh? And then I went over and followed your channel too. Saw where you were playing Toll Tycoon or something. Something Highway Toll, or I don't know. I didn't see you were streaming, but I did drop you a follow. You got a review copy? I got such a headache today. I don't know why. All right, we need to grow some spruce trees. I know, I say we need to grow some spruce trees, and we got spruce trees everywhere. But I think what we're going to do is we may wind up clearing most of these out because we're going to redo the village. It's going to be kind of like our first project is redoing this village. We're going to come in and we're going to fill in some spots like here. I really want to get all the villagers pinned up, and I have a feeling there's not... There's you. I did get one of them pinned up. Somewhere. Oh, right here. Yeah. So he's in there all nilly-dilly and safe and sound. But I think there may only be him and this other guy left in this village, and that's it. I think everybody else is dead. Oh no, there's this guy too. A lot of good you are, though. I mean, he keeps getting stuck in this thing, so... Alright, but he'll be good for a breeder or whatever down the road if we need it. Which we probably will. But I'd like to make this place have meaning. I mean, even though we didn't spawn here, it's kind of the first one. I'm going to get rid of all these because all it does is just get them trapped. They get trapped and they get turned into zombies, and then it's a big mess. What's up, BTD? Sorry we're late. We'd be here. I said we'd be here, and we had a lot of work stuff to do this morning and get things done. And then I was aiming to start at noon. We were going to start at noon, and I went to go fired up OBS. Better late than never, yeah. Fired up OBS and everything else, and it started telling me that I had files missing, and I'm like, what are you talking about, files missing? Went and looked, and my starting soon screen was gone. All my scenes were gone. And it's because yesterday I had moved them all into a folder, and I guess it couldn't track to that folder or something. I don't know what the deal was. But I had to wind up doing all that, and had to check, make sure the alerts were still fine and working, because that's what I spent all day yesterday doing was alerts. Wifey had to wind up using my second monitor yesterday to even work from home because the monitor they gave her didn't work. So she took my second monitor, so I'm trying to do all this alert testing and all this other stuff with just one screen. And I was going to stream yesterday because I really wanted to play some Minecraft, but I needed to get the alerts and stuff set up. So I'm glad that, you know, I was able just to do the alerts and stuff yesterday because I feel like it makes it a lot better. So today we're actually dual streaming, so everything still seems to be fine, I guess. So I don't think I've ever seen these houses before in a village. I mean, I'm sure that they're... Oh, okay. Cartographers, but two of them side by side. I've seen a few new houses in villages that I haven't seen lately, like especially in spruce villages. I forget what the one was the other day that I saw for the first... Okay. Oh, no, there was a thing there. Okay, that's why you couldn't get up. But I need to get him into his house. You going to your house? Oh, I could have just ring the bell. That's what we could do. Where'd you go? Oh, he's a fast little sucker. Where'd he go? Okay, there he is. Where'd he go? Oh. Where are you going? Nowhere. Just find a house and go in it. Good boy. Okay. I think I only have 2 villagers left in that village. His bed shouldn't have been blocked off. I think I literally only have 2 villagers left. I think that mining session we did that went overnight one night killed everybody else. Because I come up and there was zombie flesh inside all those things, and then we had a zombie villager inside there too, and I'm thinking it probably just killed them all off. So I'm thinking that was the only 2 we actually had left. This village is actually bigger than I thought it was, because it goes all the way over here. So there could be people over here too, but I don't really think so. Because this feels like it's kind of far away from everything else. We're going to get rid of all these trees and stuff in this village. That's part of what we're going to do. I just kind of wanted... trying to get some sugarcane and stuff grown. We got to kind of start working on looking at getting some enchantment setups and stuff to help us progress a little faster. I'm not worried about going and fighting dragons or nothing like that right now. I'm just yeah, we're gonna have to remove that because it's not gonna allow the tree to move. Is there anybody in that house? No. I think a lot of the houses we're just going to take down and try to do a different layout with them. But yeah, we're going to get rid of a bunch of the trees and stuff, and because we need the wood. What's up, brother? Yep, not abducted by aliens. No, long story short, had to get a new computer, moved, started a new career, another one. Main reason I haven't been around, though, is no computer to do so. But nope, not abducted by aliens. Moved back like we were talking about. Yeah, we moved back to Georgia. No, we moved back to Georgia. To be closer to my mom and closer to our grandkids and closer to our kids. The kids that didn't go with us. So yeah, we just pretty much moved back home. I miss Montana like crazy. Miss it every single day. I miss it every single time I go drive somewhere. Because being here in traffic is like, oh my God, are you serious? I could literally be anywhere in Bozeman I wanted to be in 15 minutes. I could go from one side of the town to the other in 15 minutes. Here, it's 25 minutes. You know, I'm exaggerating at this point because the grocery store is literally right up the street, but it's 25 minutes to the grocery store. I mean, it's, you know, it's not close. So yeah, it's where do we, I want to take all these trees out actually. I guess we'll just start at the front and just work our way back because we're going to take them all out. So you know what? I could make this go a lot easier. Is it okay to cheat now? Yeah. Coming from someone who lives in Utah. Hey, how's it going out there? With all the fires and stuff. You're not around any of that stuff, right? We're still keeping track of a lot of that. But it's crazy the fires out there right now. Yeah, we've been reading about all of them out there and how bad it is. If y'all haven't been keeping up with nationwide news, pretty much Colorado and Utah are both just engulfed in flame. We've been reading about the containment and, or the lack thereof containment on most of the fires and all that stuff. And then Yellowstone starting to rear its head a little bit. And although we kept an eye on that the whole time we lived there. We don't need. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they're trying to put a data center in out here too, and we'll talk about the problem here, the problem in this county that I live in Georgia. Data centers, Yellowstone, yeah. The Chamber of Commerce here, one of the reasons the town that I live in used to be small, really small, like one high school, small. One high school, one or two middle schools, one or two elementary schools, and that was it. Paulding County's never really had a whole lot as far as like places to work and stuff. It's been just mainly like retail. There's a few, places that decided to kind of open up shop here, but it's nothing like, no really big companies have ever come here, or whatever, because it's rural. It was rural Georgia. No one wants to go to work and be parked across the street from a field full of cow manure. But they built the Paulding County Airport, which is actually big enough to handle the runway is, to handle like the 747 airplanes and stuff. And when they built the airport and built the runway as big as they built it, FedEx, Amazon, UPS, all of them wanted to put a hub in at the airport. Paulding County Chamber of Commerce said no. We want Paulding County to be a place that you come to live, not a place you come to work. You can live here and go work somewhere else. What's up, Viking? How's it going? We were just talking about you a second ago. Were your ears burning? But they wanted here to be a place that you come to live and you can go work somewhere else. Well, the problem with that is they've built so many subdivisions and so many houses and stuff around here, there's not enough people to live in them. So a lot of the brand new subdivisions that are here are going straight up for rent. The houses are. By the builder. Not even like through a private person or nothing like that. Through the builder. Straight up for rent. They're taking away all the spaces that they could use for green spaces, for like parks and stuff. That's one of the things we loved about Bozeman. For every neighborhood, you had a park. Shit, you need to move here. I don't know that you'd like it here. It's the only reason we came back, like I said, is for family. But it doesn't make sense economically for them to do what they're doing. They should have opened the airport. They should have let FedEx. It would have created thousands of jobs. Both of them would. All three of them would. If they would have allowed all three of them to put hubs in, it would have created thousands of jobs. Thousands. Which is one of the things that Paulding County really needs. Because of the fact that commute is so bad. We used to commute literally what was it, 13 miles before, when when we lived here before, the job that we worked at was 13 miles away. It'd take us an hour and a half to get home from work, sometimes 2 hours in the afternoon because of traffic. Get out of here. So yeah, it's that's because everybody lives here but they work somewhere else. That part sounds wonderful. The funny part about it is it's not as cheap as you think it'd be, because the housing market in Georgia is actually booming right now. It's not low like it should be. You'd figure with as many houses that are sitting empty for sale and stuff that the prices would be lower, and they're really not. One of the reasons wifey wanted to move back was because of the rental prices in Bozeman. We were paying $3,200 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. It was probably maybe 1,200 square feet. Maybe 1,200 square feet. $3,200 a month. Yeah. Here, we're paying like $23 a month. And this house is 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, and probably 2,200 to 2,300 square feet. Get out of here, bushes. But that may sound great and all, but the weather in Bozeman was so much better. We hardly had to run air conditioning at all. Here, last month our power bill was over $400. You look up houses for rent. 2-bedroom, 2-bath shows for $1,600. You talking about here? Sounds about right. That sounds about right. You know, like I said, we're in a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and it's $2,200 here for this. But our power bill is outrageous. Like I said, our power bill last month was over $400. That's less than you pay there now. If you like heat and humidity, come on. I mean, some people like the faster pace of the city living and all that other stuff. It's not for me. Oh, okay, we just fell off. I miss commuting less than 5 minutes to work, and don't forget the hurricanes. It's not hurricanes as much as it is tornadoes. We are literally in Tornado Alley for Georgia. We are right off the I-20 corridor, and we are on Tornado Alley. We're doing a deforestation project. We're grinding today. That's pretty much what we're doing. I probably won't be building anything today at all. We're just grinding. We're grinding and talking. Viking, I did see that you were playing Path of Exile. I was in your stream yesterday for a little while. Just kind of popped in. Didn't say anything because I was busy doing some stuff. So if I would have started talking, I would have lost track of what I was doing because I have a one-track mind. Saw that you were playing Path of Exile and talking about World War II. You were giving it to the French pretty hard. I was just sitting here laughing. Forgot who it was that tried to get me to play Path of Exile. I want to say it was like maybe Ruler or something tried to get me to play Path of Exile. Yep. Yep, it did. It did. So we're having to start all over again. So this is the new Forever World. This is the new Eldervale 2.0. When a Forever World's not a Forever World, right? Forever, yeah. Nope. Nope. I didn't have a chance to so long story short, I couldn't even get into my Microsoft account because my Microsoft account itself was so old. When I got the new computer and tried to get hold of them to get the new Microsoft account set up, or to switch the Microsoft account over, they wanted they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Just answer the email in this email address we sent, and just go to the email that we sent you. And I'm like, well, I don't have access to the email anymore. Oh, no problem. We can take care of that. I know there's ferns, but I don't care. We'll get some with shears later. There's plenty of them around here. Oh, I forgot that's the song. Okay. That's something sounded like one of my alerts going off. Yeah, it is kind of rough. But yeah, long story. The email address I had was old. I had no access to it anymore. The phone number I haven't had in over 15 years probably. And the address they wanted to send something to, they had on file. I hadn't lived there in over a decade. So yeah, I just said screw it and just started a new account and had to rebuy Minecraft. So yeah. So we're truly starting over. Yesterday's stream title was I lost everything. And I did. I literally lost everything. Or not yesterday, day before yesterday. Stream title was I lost everything and had to start over again. And I literally did. Lost everything. You've had the same number for almost 20 years? Yeah, that was back when I was younger, and I don't know. I don't know why I don't have that phone number anymore. But ever since I've changed, you know, became a more responsible adult, I've kept everything the exact same. Except for my passwords. I have to, you know, change them up every now and then. Don't want to keep the same password forever, you know. Eventually someone's going to learn it. Super tempted to change my number, change my name, and move somewhere tropical. I hear ya. Email that you had when you was 12. Yeah, we kind of, when we set the boys up, I kind of want to leave that tree there, though. This one we can take out. That one I kind of want to leave, because it's kind of part of the rock. If I do that, it's going to mess up the leaves. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take both trees down. We're going to take them both down. And then we're just going to put a big tree right here. How about that? Make it a little more interesting anyway. We'll do this. We'll just, you know, put a big one there. Why not? Because we're eventually going to put trees back in anyway. Right now we're just clearing everything out so I can see what we're working with. Deforestation. But we're going to replant. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Got to keep the canes of the sugar going. I missed Step Strider. You know, I'm not kidding either. After getting a new computer, I've had it less than 2 weeks. And one of the first things I said is I'm going back to stream again. So I run my own business now. I sell Legos. I know that sounds weird. But I sell Lego parts and pieces. And it's become well enough of a business that I can do it as work. So if you're building a Lego set, if you've got a Lego set and you're missing pieces and parts or something, or you're building something of your own, oh, you're talking about so yeah, that was you're talking about the bricks and minifigures thing. That was no, that was something different. They put those sets up on consignment. Reduce, reuse, and recycle in the 90s. It was everywhere. Yeah, it was. It was. So, a lot of trash services will offer recycling also. But they want to charge you for it. They want to charge you to recycle. Think about that for a minute. Think about it for a minute. They come charge you to pick up the stuff that you were going to take and get money for anyway, which now in turn they're going to take to get money for, because they figure, oh, can't think, making mac and cheese. But yeah, think about that for a minute. They want to charge you to recycle the stuff that you were going to go get money for anyway. Let's put this stuff in the house now. Do we really want to do that though? Not really. Let's leave our chest monsters out here for now. I know I'm all over the place. I can't decide what I'm doing. I know what I want to do though. I want to make more chests. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I need wood chest. Wood chest. Wood chest, of course, because all chests are made out of wood. Didn't we know that? Do I really need... Yeah, we're going to need that many eventually anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. But yeah, the recycle thing was a thing. It was actually kind of a big thing. Remember the picture, the commercial they did of the landfill with the Indian standing there crying? Or the field that was covered in trash and the Indian standing there crying? That was like one of the big ads. Why you guys sit there and make me feel old? Because I'm old. It's kind of like the Smokey Bear commercials, you know, only you can help prevent forest fire type things. But it was, you know, it was an older Indian man standing there looking at a field that had Jinx. But standing there looking out over a field that was just covered in like plastic bottles and stuff, and he was standing with a tear running down his eye, and there was a little kid like standing next to him holding his hand or something, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like that commercial was everywhere. I mean, I want to say they even had billboards of it at one time. We're going to sort our stuff out here a little bit real fast and kind of make it make sense. I really don't want spruce down there, though. But I can't take it all up there either. I want spruce here. Sure. Da, 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 da. All right. The coffee's kicked in, you're vibrating, but extremely tired. Yeah. I gotcha. I understand how you feel. I mean, it's... Yeah, I haven't felt good today. I didn't sleep good last night. I actually didn't go to bed till like almost 4 a.m. Was trying up at 8. Come down here, started working. Well, I made myself breakfast. Come down here, started working. Okay. Made myself breakfast. Went and took a shower. Came down here and started working. Coffee put you to bed? Yeah. We were going to put one in here, too. There you go. I don't need a chest up there. We got that. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to... do something in there eventually. Sorry. Have to, what other wood do we got? Anything? Yep, we got that one. But we had jungle, too. Oh, yeah, we do. It's right there. Staring me in the face. Alright. I'm not going to make a chest for each one of them. We're just going to kind of put them all in here together. Because these I won't be using as much. Like, who uses birch for anything? Lurk while I eat and dig 4 million stone. Have you been streaming Minecraft? At all? I've just seen the Path of Exile stuff. Randomly at the moment? I got you. Let's move some of this stuff indoors. Sorry, we're sorting our life out at the moment. Thought we had a lot more leather than that. We do, right there. And then books. We might have enough to almost do an enchanting setup already. Put leather up there in books. Rest of our chest, our stone buttons can go up there too. Put the little berries in here. The mushrooms can go in here. The seeds can go in here. We're gonna put sticks and stuff up here with coal. Okay. I heard looking around like something's gonna get me or something. Might start some crop fields and stuff soon too, I guess. Maybe. Just kind of got crap everywhere at the moment. Those can go in this box. Where'd those go? I'm not looking forward to those. Give me that. That can stay in there too. That's a plant. Those can stay in there. Those can stay in there too. Here's about leaf glitter. Leaf glitter. Been almost 2 months of Path of Exile, and I think that the addiction is finally starting to do. Yeah, it's I've never actually played the game. I have a hard time. I'm one of those people that if I start playing something new, it does become like almost that addiction. And you kind of just forget anything else ever existed. That's the way it was with, and I haven't done that on many games, but that's how it was with me with Sea of Thieves. Like I started playing Sea of Thieves and nothing else existed. There was no other game that I gave two craps about at all. And that was bad because that's when we were streaming Minecraft on an everyday basis, and I quit streaming Minecraft and started streaming Sea of Thieves, and I blame it all on Bowtie. It's not Bowtie's fault. That's how Sea of Thieves came into the picture. Yeah, that's how Sea of Thieves came into the picture. Bowtie has always done great because he's always had like a variety. Like he would stream Minecraft on a regular basis, but he would always have like a variety Friday or something. Like Friday would be like, you know, I think his schedule's pretty much always been like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Monday, Wednesday he would do, I may have the days wrong, but anyway, you're getting the picture. He would do Minecraft, and then like on Fridays would be a variety day, and he would do something else. Roughly something like that. See, I knew he'd chime in on it eventually. Go back to work. But his community knew that, and they were okay with that, so he would play... I don't remember what the other... Dead by Daylight maybe was a game that he played. I know he played some sort of... I don't know, there's a few games that he played different stuff. The variety stuff didn't come until later. But he streamed Sea of Thieves one day. And I had never seen a game in my mind that was more beautiful than that game was. It was just something about that game and the way that the water looked and the way that everything was just... I don't know. Like I said, don't know what it is. But I was obsessed. Completely and totally obsessed. The good part about it was at the moment my computer couldn't run the game. I had an older graphics card that said absolutely not. I could literally play it for like 15 minutes and then everything would freeze. So having the great community that we had, a lot of the community pulled together, and wound up. We were able to get a new graphics card. We were able to start playing it, and that was probably the worst thing I could have ever done. Like, my son's been begging me to download it. My eldest son here at home now, Spangly Lion, he's become quite known in the Sea of Thieves community. He is a sweaty little pirate lord, and does the last ship standing and the hourglass and all that other stuff with some of the pretty, if you call them big. Oh, hello. Wow. We just messed up our shoreline. That's awesome. Who put sand there? Okay, whatever. We'll have to come fix that. Just one more thing we have to fix. But yeah, he's been wanting me to come back and play a little bit. And I'm like, nah, you don't want to play with me after playing with all them. I suck. So, will we ever go back and go play it again? Probably not. Because I don't want to get obsessed again. I like to watch other people play it. You've given up on Sea of Thieves? Yeah, it's gotten pretty. I mean, they've done the custom servers now, and which anybody can do now. It used to just be that it was going to be a content creator thing and that you had to pay for them, but apparently now you can just do one. But you don't get all the rep and stuff that you would get through the normal game with them. If you just wanted to go out and do some adventure stuff, you don't, which is my biggest issue. Is I think they should have continued to do all that same stuff and not I guess penalize the player. The Bruno controversy. I haven't heard about that. Maybe I've heard about it and I just don't remember it. Maybe my son had said something about it because like he's in all the circles. Normally he tells me if something's going on. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up or I'll just ask him about it, one of the two. Ah, okay. What's up, Malachi? I'm not talking to myself. He's over on the other platform. Like, who's he talking to? He's not here. Thanks for stopping in over there. Taking a nap? Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh. We needed that. Like I'm gonna go to a bastion and get a smithing template. Maybe. Never know. Am I dreaming? It's spicy on YouTube. What? Yep, nope, you're not dreaming. It's the real thing. It's the real thing. I'm here, there, and everywhere. So with the sale of you know, now that I guess it's what Mojang now is officially Microsoft or whatever. Is that what happened? I don't exactly know. I always thought they were part of it anyway, but I guess I was wrong. Or officially selling to Xbox or whatever it was that happened. So what do we think is going to happen with the updates and stuff now? Do you think we're going to go back to getting bigger updates less frequent, or we're going to get the smaller updates more frequently still moving forward? I don't really have an opinion on the update stuff at the moment because of the fact that I haven't been playing that much over the last couple of years. But it seems like some of the updates are kind of Probably won't be as independent now. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain how I guess it's one of those you have to wait and see type things. Because I'm not 100% certain I'm, like really impressed with a lot of the updates they've come out with lately. Because the sulfur stuff is kind of neat. Because it kind of adds a new element into the game. It's something, different. Oh my god, you got geysers in the game now. It's kind of cool. They've added a new block into the game. They've, some new blocks and stuff. And one that actually doesn't look bad. But yeah. Sulfur, yeah. Sulfur blocks. Have you not seen any of the new update? When was that? This last update, 26.2. Here, we'll go look. I know where one's at. It's really cool, actually. Get on my boat. We've got one not too far away. Yeah, now you have geysers. So, it's pretty cool, actually. There's a couple of new blocks. There's like 3 or 4 new blocks that they put into the game. Yeah, I saw that in a video yesterday. Them talking about. Oh, it's not as close as I want it to be, but that's fine. And we're going completely the wrong way. Do I need to go back up? Yeah, I do. I need to go around that island. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that too. That it means that we're going to get a bigger update in the future on that. Because that would be awesome. It really would be. The Deep Dark is kind of it's a cool place. I mean, there's some cool blocks, the catalyst blocks and all that stuff are really really neat. I mean, you can do it from a building standpoint. You can do a lot of stuff with them. I mean, it's really cool making the starry sky ceilings and things like that, and rooms, and I mean, it looks awesome. If you're doing like a really dark ceiling that you need something to glow on or whatever. All the deep slate stuff that you get down there and all the different deep slate bricks and stuff. And just, I mean, as a whole, yeah. You haven't updated because they messed up your leaf texture. It's not as close as I thought it was, but it's fine. We'll start and go look at it anyway. So you can't bail on me now. You gotta stay for a little while longer. We may actually sleep though. So we don't get attacked by everything while we're out. But so far, nothing. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to this next one with the new. I don't remember what it's called now. The new forest, the new wood type, and all that stuff that's supposed to be coming in fall. And the cushions, you can finally sit down. The dapple forest, yeah, the dapple forest. But that gray wood is pretty cool. I mean, it's nice. The leaf texture is nice. The different colors of leaves and stuff like that are pretty nice. The shelf mushrooms and stuff are pretty cool. There's a lot of things. Really enjoyed those features in Hytale. I did not. So I saw that the game came out. I haven't even. Apparently, it had a kind of a little run there. There was some people playing it, and then they just kind of stopped. Also, is that kind of what happened with it too? Just kind of a fly-by-night thing, and then Minecraft took back over again, or what? Or everybody realized how much they just enjoyed Minecraft more, or whatever. I don't know. I know that there was a lot of people that were really hyped for it to come. It's like they said it wasn't coming, and then all of a sudden it did come, and then yeah. So I don't know. I never even thought about it, to be honest with you. Someone said something about, it was one of my kids or something said something about, yeah, Hytale's out. And I'm like, what? Like last I heard, it was canceled indefinitely. They weren't bringing it out. And then they bring it back out, or they bring it out. It's like, what's going on here? Make up your mind. Okay. Ooh, we might get to see the dust storm. The rain continues for a while. If this is texture pack or this data pack or whatever it is that's on these things is doing what it's supposed to do. Switch hands so I can take a drink. Yeah, I know that they had lost a lot of progress or whatever. Progress. Okay. I don't know. We just had this big talk about me and changing games, so. So does it feel a lot like Minecraft does, though? No. I literally haven't checked out any other games. Like I said, I'm afraid to. Feels really natural coming from Minecraft. Yeah, that's just kind of the thing for me is changing games is dangerous because I tend to just kind of fall off on the other one completely. I think Sea of Thieves at this point would irritate me because of how bad I am. Kishy, hello. Pirate survival crafting game. Okay. Maybe I have seen like an ad or something for it now that I think about it. What's up, Shay? It's a spicy. It is a spicy. We're almost there. And it stops raining right before we get to the freaking desert. Are you serious? No, this was not close. It's nice to see right here in front of us. So you've got this block that's new, this block that's new, and then down in there, you've got a sulfur block that's new. It does kind of look like rain, doesn't it? But for some reason, I'm not getting my dust storms. And I'm not sure why. Yeah, but if you get into sulfur water, it kind of makes you... makes you a little sick. Do I have them enabled in mod? I should. Thought I did. But supposedly... what is the block used for? Building. This one looks really good chiseled. We'll come back and go through all this later. I'm not going to tear it up right now. But this block right here, that's the one. Oh, yes. You can see now it makes you little. Yeah. So there's another one up here. Oh my God. Oh my God is right. No recipes? I don't know if there is or not. Cinnabar? Yeah. There's another one up here. Hey, look at that. That's twice in this world so far that we've found deep slate coal. How about that? Rack said the other day he swore he saw another one on our thing somewhere, but I don't really see another one. He said it was southwest. But I don't see it. So supposedly up underneath this area right here, all this area is a sulfur cave. Natural deep slate coal on the surface. Yep. Because you get deep slate and stuff up around these. Deep slate and tough. Yep. Or is, yeah, that's got to be deep slate because they don't do tough ores. But yeah. I don't have silk touch, so I'm not taking it. If I had silk touch, we'd go ahead and take it. But I found that twice in this world so far. Not on the surface. The other one we found when we were mining down. But supposedly all up underneath here is a big sulfur cave. And that's where the sulfur cubes come in at. Which I haven't messed around with at all yet. But you can use these sulfur blocks, the ones that make the geysers go up. And you can use them to make pretty cool things like up underneath waterfalls and things like that to give it kind of a look like the water's actually bubbling or whatever. And it's based on like magma cubes. It goes under it and that goes over it. And then it's how much water goes above it, just depending on how tall the actual geyser goes up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Unless it's a shader only thing. I don't think it's a shader only thing. I mean, it's definitely made it a lot dustier, but there should be stuff blowing. But I don't like to play in shaders because I like to see. Okay. Long track back. Oh yeah, this is something with that text, with that data pack that I'm using too, with the bubbles on the bottom of the ocean, because you get like flare things in the nether too, like volcanic flares coming up out of the ground in the nether. They don't hurt you, but chests produce bubbles and it's all kinds of weird stuff happens. You see your character's breath every now and then. There's a dust cloud behind you when you run. Yeah, things like that. Subtle effects is what it's called. But no, it wasn't exactly. It was further away than I thought it was. But it's fine. It's fine. Boop snows. Look at all the mobbies. This race is going to take us a whole day to get back over there, a whole night to get back over there anyway, probably, so I'm not really that worried about it. We can always run. Run! Or go to the bottom of the ocean and sleep and not drown somehow. But yeah, the sulfur stuff is pretty neat, and then the dapple forest I can't wait for either. So, I feel like that's two pretty decent smaller updates in a row. Because I've been trying to pay attention to what the updates are going to be, even though we couldn't play and all that other stuff. And then when I saw the one about the baby animals, I was kind of like, the Mountains of Mayhem one or whatever. That was kind of cool, but I haven't messed with them yet either. Said it was what, pufferfish to tame one with this, and then you need a saddle or something. So do you actually breathe underwater while you're riding them, or do you have to come up for air? still. Because I think that'd be pretty good early game if you needed to go underwater for something. If they give you like a breathe bubble around it or something, that'd be kind of cool. I think we do have a lush cave close to us also, because if I'm not mistaken, when we were mining down, I think we ran into one block of clay going down. So we didn't actually have to go through the cave or nothing, but I think it's there. This is just a grindy stream today. We're just kind of clearing out an area, collecting materials, working on trying to get set up for a bigger... We're going to redo this whole village into a Viking-style village. This is going to be kind of our starter village type thing. We may do a... am I even going? I'm going the right direction, right? Yeah, okay. Like, it would have sucked to have gone the wrong way this whole time. Thank you for honoring you. You're welcome. If you ever get a chance, one of the things that you should completely and totally do is create your own Lego character. I'll show you mine in a minute. Let's get somewhere somewhat safe. Actually, we're pretty safe right here if I pause the game, right? Yeah. You should really 100% create your own Lego character. Yeah. You just find a head that matches yours. You can't really see it that good because whatever's cutting it out. But he's got his hat on backwards. Wearing a Batman shirt. Blue jeans because I can't find one with shorts because, I don't wear. But, yeah. Create your own Lego character. He sits up here on my computer. Along with my little pumpkin skeleton. Why does he show up so much better? Why not, right? Put him on the shelf. Yeah, so for those of y'all that missed that whole thing, I actually run my own business from home now. And I sell Lego. That's what I do. Parts and pieces. We have a store that's featured on the Bricklink website, which is owned by Lego as well. And Brick Owl. And we sell individual pieces and parts. So my streaming area is actually set up in our Lego studio. And behind me is somewhere close to, well, over 80,000 sorted parts. And then probably another, now, the other day it was probably 30. Now it's probably 50,000 unsorted parts. So we're looking over just over 100,000 parts. Yeah. If I'd have gone a little bit further, I'd have seen my house, because it stands out like a sore thumb. I bet you the nitwit's dead now. Is it just a spider over here? Just a spider over here. I really want to mess with the skeletrons. Skeletons hurt. Oh, they're all gonna get in the water anyway, but you know, whatever. He died, or he going? I guess he. Guess him's dead. Crap. Okay. Yeah, they're here. Ouch! See me jump? All right. How are you hitting me through my... Is his bow enchanted? That's horrible. I smell food cooking. Who's cooking food in my house? I guess one of the children must be up cooking. Oh, the nitwit's alive. How about that? And I'm back. Welcome back. Good thing is we have backup armor if we need it, because it's right here. What? Hey, and there was a blast furnace over here. I knew we saw one somewhere. I just couldn't remember where it was at. Ad break is starting. Where'd that thing go? It's right there. Put that there. Oh, we already put something there. All right, we'll put it here. It's fine. All right. What we should probably do though, is throw a few more torches out down around in here. To light this area up a little bit, so when we do go out exploring, if we get caught out at night, we can yeah, Bowtie turned me on to it, I do believe. I've had it since last time. But it handles a lot of stuff for you that you don't have to worry about taking care of. And yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I actually had to reconnect it this morning. It sent me a message in chat saying it was no longer connected and I had to redo it, but you know, that's that way with anything. I had also lost all my overlays and everything else this morning too and had to go through and redo all that, so Yay, fun. All right, let's go see if we can get a few more diamonds because our axe and stuff is running low. We also need to see if we can find... I don't know how many diamonds we even have right now. I think just one. Maybe two. One. We have one. So yeah, let's kind of go down and just do some mining. We'll dump everything else over here for now. Don't need that. We'll bring the shovel. We'll bring the axe. We'll leave that axe here. We'll take our bed. I don't need the chest. We do need some torches. Because our going down to Deep Slate didn't do very well. Oh no, this is literally our second stream back. We've been gone again for ever. I think the last time we streamed was September of last year, maybe something like that. Mid-September, late September. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure the last video we put out on YouTube was in September, something toward the end of September. You haven't missed anything. My old computer broke. You would agree with September? Yeah, I think that's about when it was. But my old computer, my ear's all clogged up. I don't know why. My old computer broke. It got to the point where I could hardly even get on the internet with it at all. It was just a bunch of catastrophic things that all happened at one time with it. And then during the move back, I had a really nice monitor that got broke on the way back. So then as soon as we were able to, I was using wifey's laptop for work. Which wasn't the greatest, you know, I mean, it's a laptop, but I have bad eyes, so it's hard for me to see a small screen that small. So yeah, we got the new computer. And I immediately said, you know, I'm going back to streaming too, because I have time to do that with what I do. So right now we're shooting for Mondays and Wednesdays. That may change a little bit. There may be pop-up days and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do it earlier in the morning, but funny enough, Monday and Wednesdays are actually two of my busiest days of the week, but it's also the 2 days of the week that wifey's not in home working. She works from home too, but Mondays and Wednesdays she actually has to go into the office and work from the office on those days. So it's like today I was aiming to start at noon. We didn't wind up starting until shortly after 1 because of some issues that I was having. Once I pulled up the stream stuff and found out things weren't there, I had to go in and go fix it. So it's still a work in progress. But we will figure it out. It seems like right down here there's a piece of... Right here. Yeah, I think we've got a lush cave right here somewhere. And then right down here somewhere is a piece of deep slate coal. Maybe. And then this is what we opened up into, which just sucks. And I don't think we're on the level we need to go down to yet either. I think we're still a little high. So, Just leave me alone. I just want to play this game. Why are y'all so close to me? Why are y'all hitting me so close? Okay, they're just going to keep coming. I guess we're going to have to go put torches down. What did that just say to me? Are we having issues? Are we okay? Are we good? Because it just told me that I was disconnected and all kinds of other stuff, so I just want to make sure that we're good. Making sure we're okay. You still okay? Still looking good? Small stutter? Okay. Not sure what happened there. But I guess we're good now. Okay. We're good now? Okay. Yeah, I kind of got notifications when I was in the middle of, trying to be hugged by zombies and stuff. That, Oh, crap. I do not want to mess with him right now. I guess I'm gonna have to. Get out of here. 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 Why are you so hard to kill? I'm just gonna run up and out. How about that? Is he still following me? Yep. What is with baby zombies now and how hard they are to kill? And he's just gonna stand there and taunt me. Look at him. He's just standing there taunting me. How many times have I hit him? Like 7 or 8? Go back to the daycare. Jesus. I mean, this isn't hardcore or anything, but Jesus, I don't want to die down here and... Totally worth it, though. There's diamonds. Was it totally worth it, though? Was it really worth it? Oh, come on. Can't y'all just leave a fellow alone? I guess not. Alright. These are my diamonds. There are many like them, but these are mine. And I'm going to fight you for them. I see him coming. These are still my diamonds. Okay. I could just say we got what we came here for and leave, but we're not. We're gonna mine some more. Actually, wait. We got 5. You need how many to make a table? A hardcore handoff? I do have a hardcore world. I don't know if it's something that I would... I guess I could stream it too, but it would have to be just like certain day. You know, if my schedule is going to be as limited as what I said it may be. I'd like for him to come down and say hi to me. Yeah, come on. And I know you're going to walk around the lava. That's fine. You did your boom boom. That's fine. I do have a hardcore world that I'm playing on right now, but it's kind of what I do when I'm not here. It's to keep me from playing on this world when I'm not on the stream. Because, you know, you want to play, but I want this world to be, you know, like we talked about previously, I want it to be special and for y'all to see everything that's going on with it. Oh, that's part of the sparkles is part of the I think it's the subtle effects mod that I have. So it's just a little thing like the particles off the lava part of it. The little you see the little dust cloud that pops up every now and then, and sometimes like that. You'll see it on my breath every now and then. You'll see my breath when I breathe. There's supposed to be other stuff too. There's diamonds way over there too. We're gonna go down a little more. Yeah, it's called subtle effects. What's the level we mine at now? I don't even remember. Normally I just go until I hit bedrock. It's got to be like right here somewhere. It's pretty sure like that was it. I think 59 is it, right? Because if you go down any lower, you're in bedrock. Yeah, 59 is it. Okay. Thought so. What's up, Legendary? How's it going? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just coming down. We're going to do some strip mining, and I guess we'll take the shield off for now. Might be okay. What's up, Once? Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been missed. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is our second stream back. We came back Monday. We're late today coming in, but we're here. As Bowtie said, better late than never. My plan was to start at noon Eastern today, and when I went to go set everything up, all my overlays and stuff were gone, so I had to fix all that, and it's a big mess. If I was a cat, I'd be hissed. So long story short, this is our brand new forever world of Eldervale 2.0. Lost my old computer. Not lost it, it broke. That's why I've been gone for so long. But yeah. Moved again back to Georgia. Shay, thank you for using your Prime sub. I appreciate that. Yep, we're back in Georgia. Miss the grandkids and the kids and my mom and all that stuff. I miss Montana like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Every day. Thank you. Every day, I miss it. Like we were talking about earlier, especially when I go out and drive. The way of life there was just much simpler, much slower, and felt a lot better. You know, just overall better. It's very hot. That's one thing we did not miss about here was the heat and humidity. The heat and humidity are killing us here right now. We're gonna need this because we're gonna be setting up an enchantment setup here soon. What's crazy, and we talked about this on the last stream, is that the winter in Montana this year was very mild. Like, there was hardly a winter at all. Christmas Day of last year was the first Christmas in over a decade that there was no snow on the ground on Christmas Day. None. There was no snow on the ground at all. Matter of fact, it was like 40-something degrees on Christmas Day. We didn't get our first snow, really good snow, until like the middle of January. And then it may have snowed like twice right up until we were getting ready to leave. The Thursday prior to us, it snowed about 6 inches, and then we left on a Wednesday, I do believe. Monday and Tuesday, we had snow flurries all day long, both days. But June, they got a lot of snow after we left. But June 29th, it snowed 8 inches in Bozeman. You may have seen posts from like Yellowstone Park where people were there and it snowed. It snowed in Bozeman also that day. On June 29th. And they've had a pretty, up until I think last week or the week before, they had a pretty mild summer so far too. The temperatures had been in like the 50s and 60s every day until like last week, and I think they were in the 90s. Yeah, it's really nuts up there. And the lack of snow was bad because they depend on the snowpack a lot up there to help with wildfires, which if y'all are keeping track of anything going on in the world right now, especially out west, Colorado and Utah are just completely engulfed in flame. So I don't know how their winters were there. I just know that ours was not good. So I know that when we left, there were already wildfires popping up in Montana, but they really depend on that snowpack every year to keep the ground wet. So yeah, it's kind of... Yellowstone's doing weird stuff out there too, and just there's all kinds of stuff going on. So we may have actually picked a good time to move back. It may have been a blessing in disguise for us to come back at this time, but the Biscuit Basin had an explosion again in it. They've had new thermal vents open in the Biscuit Basin. There's been reports of ground rise and all kinds of other stuff going on out there, so I don't know. You know, in Bozeman, it really wasn't that bad. It just kind of became, you know, the first year we moved there. I mean, well, not first year, but the first winter we were there, because we were there for 2 winters. The first winter we were there, we loved it, and they take really good care of, you know, traveling is not bad at all. They take really good care of the roads up there, and it's you know, it wasn't. You see more accidents here in a day, just of people running stop signs and stupid crap like that, than you see of people getting in accidents because of the snow and stuff up there. Oh, I forgot the torch is down. Oh, apparently I'm hungry. Yeah, that's something else that happens. Your stomach will growl when you're hungry to tell you, hey, you're hungry. You need to eat. Because since this isn't hardcore, I don't care if I eat or not, you know. I mean, but, you know, still. I have to make a trip to the post office every single day. And the post office is literally on the same road that I live on. I mean, well, I live in a whoa, hello. The post office is literally on the same road that I live on. And I feel like I almost die like 3 times every day going to the post office. Tell me what to do. Say don't tell me what to do, and then I do it anyway. We're just doing a little strip mining real fast. We got the diamonds we need, really. I'd like to find maybe 1 or 2 more, but yeah. Really, we kind of got everything we need already. I wanted to make an enchanting table. I think I have enough leather already. Paper may be an issue. We have 27 books. I don't think that's enough to make the full enchanting setup. But I would like to really try to get fortune on the pickaxe. We need levels. So, you know, we'll go through and mine stuff that gives us XP for sure. Oh, hello. Get out of there. Shh. There's lava everywhere. Why is there gotta be lava everywhere? Torches. Hello, torches would be nice. I would like to find another. You need, what, 2 diamonds for an enchanting table? We also need 4 obsidian, but I think we have that already. I'd like to find at least maybe 1 or 2 more. I will admit that the dust cloud kind of gets annoying every now and then, because when you stop, sometimes it'll go past you and you're like, you lose that visibility for a second or two, and it's not really that bad of a thing, but if you're in the middle of a fight of some sort, it kind of gets on your nerves because it blocks your vision for a minute. And you know how skeletons never stand still because they're always bobbing and weaving? Yeah. Okay. So we'll throw a torch there to tell us that's pretty much the end of our path. We'll try the other way and then we'll go back up. Like I said, today's just a grinding stream. That's what a lot of these streams are going to wind up being, is just grinding streams. We're just here to talk. Watch progression on the world. We'll try to do, you know, get all the stuff we need up. Really, I don't... I do need deep slate, actually. There's one build that I want to build. And we're going to need a lot of deep slate for it, actually. So since our area is kind of a Viking themed area, it's kind of what I'm going for with this village. We're going to have different themes throughout the world, but this is our Viking themed area. We will probably do something over in the desert. I'd like to find a bigger desert than the one that we found. But we're going to try to make all the little kingdoms tie together. And I don't know if we're going to go after massive ones or not. This isn't going to be what would be considered our main kingdom. This is just the first place that I found that looked pretty cool. And we probably won't start... Oh, I forgot to put torches down again because, yeah, I'm smart. We probably won't start on a mega town until later on down the road. But we will do like a small villager trading hall and some stuff like that here. This is just to kind of get our feet wet and get in, and everything else. We'll have to go through a couple of planning streams and some other stuff like that to try to, you know, figure out where we want to be, what we want to do, and how we want to do it. The object is not the objective, not the object. The objective is to not get bored in the world. So we'll, you know, try to do lots of smaller projects. At first, and then maybe start planning out mega projects. We may have a couple of creative streams where we're just, you know, creative world building stuff to figure out what we're going to put here or whatever too. So in a great big huge super flat world, or a copy of this world, one of the two. I mean, if I wanted more diamonds, I could just be smart and run over to the other side of the thing there and grab those, but do we really want to deal with all the mobs? Sure, why not? I'm getting tired of digging already. But there's some diamonds right over there. So we're going to have to go over here. I really don't want to play with them. Where'd my axe go? Okay. Three. Okay. Didn't even see me. Okay. Awesome. Didn't even see me. Cool. We really gotta put stairs here. And it's dark outside. I said we need levels, and we're passing up all this stuff that would give us levels if we took it and schmelted it. Schmelted. This is where that dripstone cave, not dripstone. What's that stuff called? Let's look. I figured we would have run into it already. Connected again. Why you keep disconnecting? No, we're back. We're back. We're not gone. We're not gone. We're here. We're here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Telling me I have a very unstable connection. Why is my connection so bad? Says we should be good though. Okay. I think we're okay now. Not really sure why OBS keeps doing that. But I think we're in a geode. Maybe? No, I guess not. Okay, I just thought we were. That's super weird because that was clay, right? That's clay right there. That's clay. So I better be careful on how much clay I'm picking up because I might not be able to pick it all up. Okay, well, that's weird. So it was just a strange. Very, very strange. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pick all that up. Maybe I will. That's just kind of weird to me. I'm gonna take that one too. Well. Okay. What if? Oh, maybe I should try streaming in a lower bit rate than what I'm doing, or if that's just my internet that's kicking out. Because I guess it could be my internet also. Which means there could be something on somewhere that shouldn't be on right now. All right, to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 2-minute break. All right. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Let me go check to make sure that I don't have something upstairs that's turned on and running, because the other day we didn't have any problem. Stream looked good all stream. So we're going to take a 2-minute break real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to go take some Advil also. Jeez. Got a headache. Alright. Let's go see if we can get some sort of enchanting setup underway. Make sure nothing's out here trying to kill me anywhere. I guess our iron golem died. Oh, and I can't pick up anything. Let's change that because that's free coal and string and all kinds of other stuff sitting there. Really care about the zombie flesh, but Depth Strider, where are you? You ever realize how much you miss certain enchantments until you don't have them? We're going to see if we can change that, though. Question is where do we want to set up an enchanting room at, and how do we want to do it? I think I know where what I'd like it to be in, which is going to be a big build, so we'll have to just do like the base for it. Lurking work, have a nice stream. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate it. We can lay the base out. We're going to go into free cam for a minute because I need to see. I mean, I kind of feel like right here would be a great spot for it, actually. I kind of want to put it on a hill. Or a smallish hill, at least anyway, and that's about the smallish of a hill we have. I really want to clear all that stuff out there before I have to do this. We're killing our pickaxe and we're killing our axe. And I think I have a villager in one of those houses too. Or we could move it back here. Yeah, we do have a lush cave. See, there's a tree right there. And another one over there. There's a lush cave down there. I need a hill. Maybe here? That'd be cool because it's kind of close to the coast too. Okay. Shh. Oh! Hi. Hi. How are you? Kind of all up in my face there, wasn't he? Sure. It's going to be some X to the P. I'm going to put spider eyes down there too. Put that up there. Oh, it's already done. How about that? Of course it is. It's a blast furnace. They're super quick. We're actually going to need a crap ton of deeps. This may be the next build project we do is this. We're going to continue to clear out, but we're going to build at least the base for this up right now. And we can just use regular cobblestone, mixing with a little bit of mossy cobblestone for the base. But the rest of the build is going to be pretty much at a deep slate. And spruce, I think. Is how we'll do it. Just kind of getting some of that stuff out of there so we can put it away. Tough will get its own chest because we will be using a lot of tough. A lot tough. There's some up. Okay. Let's just throw that up there for right now. All right, so let's go look where that tree's at and get rid of it. Tree, there's more than one. There's trees. I think it's that cluster right there. This isn't really on a hill, though. Maybe it's further over. Maybe I'm mistaken which ones it was. No, it's going to be right here. Right here. There's a lot more trees to take out than I thought there was going to be. Holy crap. Okay. I don't know what happened. So what we're going to need here is a... Sorry, it was just faster that way. Oh. Okay. Quality of life thing. It's okay. Those will have to go too. Okay, that should be enough room. There, we cleared that room. It's okay. Tree harvester, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I said we weren't going to use it in the beginning, so I didn't use it for the first couple of days, but, you know, we're going to, or for the first, you know, I used it once or twice for the first episode, and then, but yeah, I've got it because in my hardcore world, I am making, well, I made a storage room, and I needed, like, almost 800 and something chests, and there's no way I'm going out and harvesting all these trees and doing all this other stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, nope, it's fine. This should be enough room. I just don't like... We might get rid of that one and regrow one there, because of the way the leaves are doing. This one right here is bugging me. So we'll probably take it down too. And then I'll just replant it. Those leaves should fall eventually. And then we'll just replant it later here in a minute. Actually, we'll replant it now while we're thinking about it. And hopefully it's a nice looking tree, because I don't want no ugly trees. Like this tree, nice looking. That tree, ugly. That tree, ugly. That tree, ugly. That tree, ugly. I like them to have a little more of the... That one's actually like almost perfect. There's not a whole lot of perfect trees around here. But it's fine. We're going to take what we got. You love the snoring. Yeah, that's part of it too. The villagers do it too, and it's... It sounds a little weird when they do it. Not gonna lie, it sounds a little strange. They're like, hmm. Yeah, it kind of sounds like something else is happening, but... All right, so... Of course it is. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. Okay. Of course it did. So, I don't know if it's part of this subtle effects pack too, but the dogs like normally like whine a lot in game. Because with subtle effects, they like whine continuously. That's the reason I have chosen not to get a dog in this world. They've changed the sounds. Because it's like every time you walk by them, they're like whining and all this other stuff. And it's like, oh my God, just shut up, please. In my hardcore world, I have a dog in it too. And I actually had to like move him somewhere that I could not hear him, because it was annoying me so much with him being like right there somewhere. We might want to do 2 more shovels because 1 may not be enough. But yeah, it got so bad that I had to move him into a building that was nowhere close to where I was at. Because all you could hear is him all the time, and it's like, oh my god, when did this happen? I mean, I knew that like they always barked and stuff, but now they whine too, and it's just like, oh my god, shut up, please. Because very early on in that world, I was going to a lava pool to get lava buckets, and I ran across a almost on the surface skeleton spawner. Like I walked by a cliff and you could hear them spawning out of the spawner. I don't know if that's vanilla too, or if that's something with the subtle effects. But I had a dog. I had gotten a dog. And there was a bunch of skeletons in that room. A ton of them. Because I had been walking back and forth across through there, so they just kept spawning and kept spawning and kept spawning. So I took my dog over and turned him loose on the room. And he cleared it out for me. I was able to go in and throw a couple of torches down, and he cleared the whole thing out for me. And I was like, well, maybe I can just make this as a, you know, the dogs will attack them and kill them or whatever. But yeah, I didn't want to go through all that. You have largely muted? Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, they've become quite annoying to me. Should have got the cobblestone while I was over there, but I forgot about it. It's okay, we'll throw the mossy down. What we have, what we've taken up so far. This stuff that's down here now, I'm leaving because it can be part of the floor. I might take some of the stuff that's around it up, though, like how you got this here. I may take that stuff up. So we can put it more at the surface level. And fill that in with dirt. And then just kind of come in and sprinkle some of this out and around the... So this is the build area for this. I said we weren't going to do any really big builds at the beginning, but I guess we are. So this is what's going to be known as a Viking stave church. And it's actually a tutorial that's coming for YouTube here pretty quickly. Of course. I think that's right. No, not there though. Okay. Sprinkle a few more of these in, then we'll go get cobblestone to do the rest of it. Finish these out. About time to take a nap too. Right now, I just want to do the base. Left my other bed over there. I'm going to do the base of it, which is just the flooring, so we can get the enchantment table and stuff centered up in the middle of it. Because we have a lot of grinding to do to get the materials for it, because it's a lot of materials. The thing's super tall. Pretty big. There's a lot of spruce logs that are needed, stripped. I do have another little cheaty thing on here too, where I can actually take my logs and put them in. Apparently I don't have it on this world. It's a data pack, I think, that you can take the logs and you can put them in the stone cutter, and it doesn't give you the different, like, block types, but it will strip the logs. I may have to add that in. Normally I just do it the old-fashioned way, and I will, where did I put dirt? That's coarse dirt. It's fine though, because we need that too. We don't have a whole lot of cobblestone. Holy crap. Okay. It's fine. A little more mossy, we'll take that because we're going to use it. But deep slate, we're going to be using a lot of deep slate on this build. This was actually a video idea that I had that I was going to do before it was actually going to be one of my next videos before the computer issues and stuff happened. And I had it built in the creative world already. I hadn't filmed the video for it yet, but I had it built in the creative world, and yeah. Don't have it anymore. I've got such a headache. But we'll go get the floor put in real fast. We can take some of these oak. Was the obsidian out here? I had obsidian, right? Can't believe the nitwit's still alive. Did I have obsidian? Sure, I had obsidian, right? Yeah, 4 pieces. Exactly 4 pieces. Exactly what we needed. Diamonds. Books. We can make that. Let's do that. And how many can we make? 9. We can do better than that. Where's all my leather? Leather's there. Sugarcane's out here. Make the paper. Papers. Get the papers. Gotta make some books. 42 books. Bookcases. 23. Don't need that many. 15. 15 bookcases. Okay. Very good. And then we have 7 diamonds left over. That's good. That's awesome. That's fabulous. That's fantastic. All right. We won't need that right now. We need those. We do need like a barrel or a chest and some lapis to take with us over there. I know we have lapis. Don't have a lot. I can't enchant right now anyway because I don't have enough levels. What else was I looking for? Chest. Don't we have chests somewhere? Yeah. Chest. Just one chest. Alright, so we'll go put the floor in. And get this enchantment set up going. Time to alert. Thanks for the alert, Shay. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's put our other mossy stuff in first. And then we'll just fill the rest of it in with cobble. I do believe my playlist ended. I'd be right, too. It might get confusing. We'll just build the rock back up there. We're gonna run out of cobblestone. Hopefully not. This is the only cobblestone there'll be in this whole build. It is on the floor. Everything else is deep slate bricks, deep slate tiles, spruce wood, a crap ton of spruce fences. Right. Oh, goodness. Okay, guess what we get to go do now? That sucks. This wasn't a project I was ready for anyway. Right now, but I want to do the enchanting setup and I don't want to have to don't want to have to tear it back down again to move it, so I'd rather just put it where it's going to go and call it a day. But yeah, we are out. It shouldn't take us long to get a couple of stacks of cobble. We'll just go. I could just go right there, but I hear water, so let's go down like here, maybe. Dun, dun, dun. And then we'll just mine out an area here. We're gonna need like three or four more stacks, probably. I didn't realize it took that much. I've had to build this build back again from memory, so it's like... Never realize how much you miss like efficiency and stuff on a pickaxe until you're actually... Imagine if we were doing this with a wood one, though. Jesus Christ. Let's see how much we're actually getting. I think 4 stacks may cover it for now. Kind of want that other before we pick that up. Let's go one more this way. There we go, because I want it to land in that spot. All right, let's try that. It's dark. Awesome. You got a reward for people to torture you? Interesting. Oh no. Probably won't let me sleep because there's monsters outside. Yeah. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to go fight the stupid monsters. Maybe they forgot about me? No, the stupid spider's still out there somewhere. Really? I didn't invite either one of you in. To use a wood pick, but it does feel like torture. Yeah. It's I know him's on fire. My mouse is doing some weird stuff. I don't know why it won't. Anything else out here is going to try to kill me? I mean, even though we're not playing hardcore, I still don't want to die, you know? I mean, I've seen this whole... What is it? The trend of the forever hardcore world? How do you actually have a forever hardcore world? Because you'll lose it if you die. And I was reading about the 26.2 update, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that it used to be that if you were in a hardcore world and you lost it, you could go into spectator, then turn around and go into creative, and then go back into survival, and you got it back. From what I understand, that's not a thing anymore. You can't actually do that now. Once you die in hardcore, you're done. I mean, it's done. Am I wrong about that? I don't know if I'm wrong or if I'm right, but that's the center there. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the center there. That should be the center there. That should be the center there. So that should be the very center of the build, right there. Right? We're all in agreement. Looks good to me. Okay. Because that is where this is going. I'd like to figure out a clever way to do the books around it, so I have an opening on each side still, but I just don't know that there's an actual way to do that. I don't think we can do them like this and they'll still work. Oh, I guess so, because we're getting 30. Hey, that's awesome. Take a drink. I don't want to take a drink. We're still going to put one more right there to keep it from looking weird. Now I need levels. You know what I did in my hardcore world to get levels? I fished. I won't put y'all through that here today. But yeah, it kind of goes like that and like that. Like that, like that. Like that. 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 Don't remember if I did something different there or not. Trading with villagers is your go-to? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have... We're still... This is literally our second episode into this. We're 22 days in. I think this village has 2 villagers in it right now, and that's it. I think everybody else has died. So yeah, it would probably be my go-to as well if I had that opportunity to do it. Burger Bites, thanks for stopping in too. I appreciate that. We're not gonna do we're not doing the actual build right now anyway. I'm just kind of laying it all out. I just need to get this set up so we could do some enchanting when we actually are able to finally do something with the levels that we have. But yes, trading with villagers is good. I don't even know what villagers. If I know that there's 2 locked in houses. I don't know what professions they are. It would kind of make sense. I said there was 2, right? I don't even know which houses they're locked in. I gotta get rid of some of these trees so I can... Okay, so there's one in here. And he is nothing. Then there's one... here. Nope. I lied. Right here. In this house. And I'm not... He's nothing either. So we could kind of make him whatever we wanted to, I guess, at this point. And then I got... Somehow he's managed to stay alive. I don't know how. I mean, he'd be good for a breeder eventually. We do have another village over here. I haven't even checked on them lately to see what's going on, to see if they're all still alive or not. Free extended stay versus locked in. I'm there. I did it to protect them. I have their best interest at heart. I really do. I did it to protect them. I care about my people. I guess we could try to get mending on one of them with a paper trade and keep doing paper trades. But right now, I think maybe what is it? A Fletcher for sticks? Where'd you come from? Thought I killed all y'all. A Fletcher for sticks would be good, I guess. Because I really don't have crops going, so a farmer wouldn't make sense right now. There's two of you? Is there two of you? Or is that a pumpkin behind you? That's a pumpkin. I thought I killed all the animals off over here. It's good, though. We may need them eventually. I mean, I could... As many pumpkins as there are. We need to get rid of these. I'm going to leave them for now. I just need to quit walking around them. If I was smart, I could set these up as a barrier around whatever, but... Personally getting tired of walking into them. But yeah, totally extended stay for villagers. We need to fill that in too. I need to get rid of the sand also though. Guess I'd like to see where you're actually going at night. So you're going in there. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear them or not, but they sound kind of... I lit all that up over there, but didn't light any of this up over here. That makes perfect sense, right? Okay. What are we doing? Trying to figure out XP of some sort, I guess. I guess we could go also and look at the that's not going to do a whole lot of paper trades for us though. We only have 16 emeralds. But wood I can turn into sticks and we can get a stick trader, but I'll need to make a Fletcher's table, right? And that's what wooden I don't remember. Let's get rid of some of this crap first though. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't need that. I really don't need those right now either. Oh, we could be smelting. That. That'll give us XP too. And since I don't have that pack on here either, we'll get rid of that. Leather can go in there. Oh, we got iron too. Look at that. Where's all my coal at? Am I really running that low on... Okay. I thought we collected a crap ton of coal on our way over here. So maybe we could, what do we need to do the other? Do you need it? I don't remember how to make it. I know I have string. I don't think it's string though, is it? We'll see. Don't tell me I'll figure it out. Flint. Did we have any flint? I do. And that's all I needed too, was 2 pieces, right? Yes. So now I just need him to take sticks. And we got sticks. I will chop a whole dadgum tree down to make sticks out of it. Oh, we have sticks. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to do this guy. I want to do this guy as a I want him to be the librarian. And then that's the guy we just locked up, right? I think so. Nitwit. So it's this guy. This is the guy we want to be. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to become a Fletcher. Thanks. So is that pretty much, I can give him gravel, or give him gravel and that, and they're just sticks. So I guess we're going with sticks. Oh, we're just going to keep giving you sticks. Yeah, I don't have any more. Hang on. Here, take my sticks. Okay. Like I said, we cut down a whole dadgum tree just to give you sticks. Oh, you're done, huh? Okay. That was uneventful. Okay. Oh no. Okay. We got this. We can get out of here. It's fine. Let's do that though, because if not, you'll get up on the bed and you'll crawl out of here. You're all nice and protected. Thanks. Okay. So we've got 22 levels. Awesome. I really don't want to go to the Nether. Because I don't know what another spawn would look like here. We'll go back and trade with him again in a little while. Said I'm not worried about excuse me. Oh, that didn't mute anything that it was supposed to. I started setting my, yeah. All right. That was better. No, quit. I will literally cut down forest to trade sticks with him. We do have enough for a paper trade, though, if we can get the mending villager. So let's go try to work with him, too, a little bit, because we do have paper, correct? Yes. So we have enough for a paper trade. Except I just took all the logs and stuff I had out of my thing. Okay, that's fine. I don't need the chest. We'll hold on to the bed because you never know if we're going to need it or not. I don't need the shovel right now either. That can go up there. Actually, we need to replace that with that for right now because... And why am I carrying arrows? I don't need arrows. So we'll see if we can get him to give us mending. At least. Oh. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, apparently I need to be going up a different way. Here, we'll both sleep. How about that? Oh, wow, you're all up in my vector, Victor. Good idea. You become that. Okay, paper trade. Paper trade? Sweeping edge. Smite. Cycle trader is amazing. If you don't have it, get it. Sharpness for 56. Knockback. Mending for 26. We can do better. Yeah, you heard me. We can do better. I say I don't even have 26 emeralds, but I do have 26 emeralds, but I'm not willing to pay 20. Oh, God, that's good. No, we need mending. Mending we cannot get from enchanting table. Mending first. Watch him not give it to us again at all. Looting. Not back. Oh, Silk Touch is good too. Loyalty. Silk Touch is normally not that expensive of a trade though. Normally it's pretty reasonable. For 30. Okay. Look here. We need to have a little talk because I just said that you can give it to me cheaper and you gave it to me more expensive. So we're going to stand here for a second and we're going to think about it. Okay? Okay. I'm glad you agree. Because that is just ridiculous. At least that worked. All right, you ready to try again? Silk touch for 12 was not bad, but I'm not taking it. Lunge. Efficiency. Fire aspect. Efficiency 5 for 38 emeralds. That is actually a really good trade, but no. Thorns. Fortune 1. Silk touch for 16. You keep going up on your prices there, buddy. Multi-shot. Sharpness 5 for 37. Lure. Mending for 22. Do we think we're going to get it any cheaper than that? I think we can try. Might regret that. That might be the cheapest we see it. Do I need to give you a minute to think about it again? If you don't have this mod in your game, you should get it. It's called Cycle Trader. You literally don't have to break the lectern every time. You just sit here and push the button, and it changes, and it's wonderful, and it's fabulous, and it saves a lot of headaches. Kinda. Thank you. Better. 16. We'll take it. Depends on what your gameplay style is like. Like I have a tree chopping mod also. Just because of the fact that I hate chopping trees, so I have a mod that will automatically take a tree down and all of its leaves. Most of them, at least anyway. The only problem that I've found so far is that if a tree is connected with another tree, like the leaf pattern is connected with another tree, like let's say we're going to take all these down anyway, but like this one, for instance, if you crouch, see, I took all the leaves off that one too when I was just aiming for that tree. And then you do it with that one and all the leaves and stuff fall. But like the first day, I used it on accident once. But, you know, I decided it wasn't a thing that I was going to do. Yes, it's actually called trade cycling. Pretty sure. This is all the mods that I have. So a lot of these are just performance mods to help perform better. Like I'm using Tectonic. Yeah, but trade cycling. Now, if you're playing on a server, it won't work. Use Tree Harvester. I think that's what this one is. No, Tree Vein Miner. But I have the world map. Tectonic gives you like these big, huge biomes and stuff, and all that stuff is really, really neat for like an amplified type world. Subtle effects is something else that I use also, and kind of hard to explain exactly what all it does, but it's like well, like, so the little dust cloud behind me as I'm running, it adds that. It adds particles to like sometimes you'll see I know the dust cloud's kind of a thing anyway, I think, but it's kind of like there all the time. Another thing that it does is, and I don't remember if it's this mod or if it's another one, but the splashes in the water. Okay, it didn't do it that time. The particles, see how you got little particles come up out of something that you've, is laying on the ground or whatever? That's part of it. I think the subtle effects was also supposed to make, and that may have been something else. That may have been one of the rain mods or something like that. But was supposed to make it for when it's like raining in the rest of the world. If you're in the desert, you get like a sandstorm. That may actually be one of those that I'm just confusing with subtle effects. But you'll get like around lava, you'll get little particles around lava and stuff. With subtle effects, there's some other stuff. Fresh animation. I use, that's not really a mod though. I think that's more of a resource pack than anything. I need to put Lightmatic on here. I still haven't done it yet. And that's for light mods, so you can tell when something needs to be lit up or whatever. Like I said, I've got the map, the large map that you can go to, your world map and stuff that you can go to just by pressing M on the keyboard. You can kind of see what's around you and stuff like that. This is literally all we've explored. Like I said, we've only been in this world for 2 streams now. And we're doing everything on stream in this world. So everything will be streamed on Twitch or there on YouTube. Along with the other tutorial and videos and all the other stuff that I put out there on YouTube. Trying to think what else I use that I just can't live without. Tectonic, though, is really cool. If you haven't used Tectonic, there's a lot of people that use Tectonic now. The land masses seem to be bigger and more stable and not broken up as much. Like you can see from the map here, you get these big, huge sweeping plains, and there's not like a whole lot of, like in a regular Minecraft world, you get like a ton of these like caverns and stuff that open up and things. You don't get them so much with Tectonic. But the mountain ranges are like huge. They like go all the way to build limit and stuff. And then, the other thing is like rivers. So like this river right here, this river that comes through right here, and this river that comes through right here, all probably, I don't know for sure, but they all probably interconnect under this mountain range, and you can literally row a boat right through all of it. It's these big, huge caverns, and that's with Tectonic. That's a Tectonic thing, which is like uber cool. Mouse Tweaks is a must too. I have to check Mouse Tweaks out. I haven't checked it out. Is it kind of like Vanilla Tweaks, or is it something different? Vanilla Tweaks I've always liked to use, especially if you got like a if you've got like a mob spawner or something, you can turn the leather into, or turn zombie flesh into leather. That's always come in really handy. If I had that on here, I would have probably have gone for a leather worker first. Just because of the fact that I will eventually set up a mob farm. It's probably going to come here pretty quick too. And we'll put it out in the ocean somewhere far enough away that I can't see it. But I've got, I haven't explored out here anywhere yet, so I'll probably put it out here somewhere. But like I said, get it far enough away that I can't see it. I may even, if that's oh no, that's not an island. If that was a little bitty island, I'd build it on it. But we'll probably build it out here somewhere. Super simple early game mob farm. You don't have to have any redstone for it at all or anything. It just depends on spawning mechanics and how they path find and walk and all that stuff. But I will have to put carpet in it this time, because the last one that I built one on a hardcore world, on my hardcore world that I'm playing on right now, and about every 10 minutes I have to fly away from it because it gets clogged up with spiders up top. They take up the mob cap because they all huddle in corners, and you have to fly away and then come back. Was his other trade a paper trade? I think it was, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. We might see if we can grab some more paper real fast and go trade with him again. We're trying to get levels. I'm trying to get levels so I can go enchant. I'd really love to have depth strike on my boots too. I hate dealing with water. Actually, I don't have diamond gear yet. We probably need to make a new diamond axe or pickaxe. And axe, really. But I want to go trade with the stick guy again. Feels like the sun's going down. It is. This was not the stick guy. The stick guy's the other guy. Stick guy's this guy. And he's sleeping already. But that's okay. We'll go down there and go sleep too. Maybe he couldn't jump up there. Yeah, some of my favorite vanilla tweaks is like, why do you want more now? Kind of a ripoff that you want more. Yeah, I said it. Okay, you stay here in your hole. I'll be back because you'll open back up here again in a minute, I'm sure. Actually, we're going to stand here until you do open back up. Because I need levels. Levels that you can give me. Because you're such a nice Fletcher. Yeah. Oh, you lowered... Okay, so you lowered your price there now a little bit. Why did you raise it, though, so high? But you lowered here. And you lowered there. And I don't need any arrows, I'm sorry. Look at your station. Look at your station. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Anyway. What happened? You can't go anywhere. Sorry. You were, You'll take string now. Good to know. Yeah, but you just took them all. Huh? Yeah. Nothing, I was just talking. Okay. Cool. Didn't I say we had paper? We do have paper. Best way I can figure out to trade with them right now until we get some sort of hall built or something. Oh no, he doesn't take paper. Crap. I guess we can always take a second mending book though. And maybe a third. Sure, why not? Okay, it's fine. Why don't we just make a staircase to get up here and make it easier? Wouldn't that be easier? It'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? We just break out the thing each time we got to get in there. I don't need those. And like I said, we got enough. We can get enough wood easily that it's not going to really matter. Don't ask me what this song is, because I have no clue. I feel like we're in the middle of a Mario game. Actually, kind of thinking, goodness, it was over. No, I wanted to keep that because we were going to make more... No, I don't... It doesn't matter because we don't have a paper trade. I thought we had a paper trade, and we don't have a paper trade. I know what one of our next builds is going to wind up being, though. We're going to have to do some sort of a storage room somewhere before this gets too bad. So that may be what we do. We're going to have to go mining a lot to prepare for the stave church. But we need to figure out an XP farm of some sort. So actually the XP farm may be next. That's kind of important. This build can wait. It's not it's going to be big. It'll be taller than these trees. So it's pretty big. But I figured right here on the coastline would be a good spot for it. We'll come in here and we'll fix all this stuff up too. We'll make it all pretty. Well, not pretty, but kind of just the way it looks now, just with more rocks and more of a... We'll probably get rid of some of these trees and do different ones. Try to grow different ones at least anyway. I don't do custom trees. I should, but I don't. I've never really been that good at them. And I don't know if a really big, beautiful custom tree would take away from the build or not. So, but I guess we can start gathering material. Oh, we really need to enchant, though. Let's go see if Stick Boy will take sticks again. Because we really need levels. I need levels more than I need anything else right now. Because we need to get at least one enchant. I'd like to get up to 33. Like I said, if this was my hardcore world and I wasn't playing for an audience, we'd be fishing. I'm just going to do this. I think it's this one. It's not that one. Which means it's this one. Yeah. I don't have enough string to give you right now. I don't think. He wants 13. Is that what he said? I mean, it's going to be one trade if I even have. I don't even think I have that much. No, I got 5. Okay. But we have mending books. If nothing else, we have mending books. We could actually put mending on that pickaxe now, but then we can't enchant it. So, and I need to see if we even have enough iron to do an anvil. We do. We can make one anvil. I only needed 3 iron. I thought it was 4 iron blocks. Guess it's not. And the anvil we'll put over there. I really need a grindstone, and there's a whole bunch of them floating around out here. Should be one. No. Right there. So we'll put these over here with the whole little enchanting setup. I guess I can just sit out here. It's fine. It may interfere with the build later, but we'll see. I actually kind of did what I shouldn't have done last night. I logged onto the hardcore world for a little while I was down here working, and just went to the mob farm and I was healing up tools and getting XP and all that kind of stuff. And I've got a whole setup on my XP farm also. I'll actually take y'all over and show y'all because I logged out on it. Actually, I'll take you over and show you now because we're pretty much done here for today. We're going to have to figure out a way to get XP and stuff here. But we logged out at our XP farm here. But I've got a whole little setup thing going on here. To where I don't waste any of the XP that I can get off this farm at all. I don't waste anything I can get off this farm at all. And this is the exact same XP farm that we'll be making in the Forever world. But I can take all my zombie flesh, I can smelt it down into leather. I take all the armor and stuff that I get that comes off of anybody, disenchant them, I repair all the bows, and put all the bows in for droppers, whatever it is, whichever one takes a bow later if I need those. The bones go in, the strings go in. Like I said, I have a real problem with this one because I didn't put carpet up there, so I get spiders that spawn in, and you can see a whole bunch of them clogged up in there right now already, and then they just go back up, and when they go back up, they get in the corners. They like to pull themselves up in the corners over here like they're starting to do already. They'll all migrate to the corners. And then I've got a mob farm. They're doing it already. And I literally just logged in. As you can see, I have nothing else spawning at all. So pretty much what happens in this instance is I have to fly away. I go till I can't see it anymore, and then I turn and go back. One more. And then we'll go back, and all the spiders will be gone. Because I didn't put carpet in there when I made it. And when I get close, things are already spawning, so I just have never gone up and fixed it. But now we should start getting things spawning again. But yeah, I literally don't waste anything. I disenchant all the armor and stuff that I get. It all goes into here to smelt down. I smelt up. I'm running low on coal. I have mob heads on here too that I can get the heads and stuff. But I literally will make sure that when I'm here, all these are running with zombie flesh. You get XP from this too, from smelting it down. Dr. J, you caught us on our way out too. Dr. J, thank you for that raid. I have to go over to my other chat to do the thing. How was your stream, man? How'd things go? There they are. All I got was this extraordinary janky raid. Have a stream, man. What were you doing? What were you up to? We were just showing off our mob farm over here on the hardcore world. We were on Eldervale, but we moved over here because we were actually getting ready to leave ourselves. But we're still very early on over there. Get her done next time. Yeah, that's kind of what was going on here is I'm trying to do some enchanting. We just got an enchantment set up and everything done over on the other, over on the Eldervale world. We just got ourselves an enchanting area set up and stuff, and actually we're gonna have to sleep real fast. Really big player statue, been on it for 2 weeks. Nice. We haven't done much here. We built a starter house. Cleared out a bunch of trees. And we're starting on an enchanting setup. I'm trying to get some trades going on with a couple of villagers and stuff that we have, and found a pretty decent place to do our enchanting setup at. We're going to build a Viking stave church around our enchantment setup, so it's going to be a pretty big build. And that's over here somewhere. There it is. But yeah, we're going to build a big monstrosity of a build here. And get all that going. But we need to do some enchanting, but we're killing our axes and everything else. We haven't even got full diamond armor yet. We're literally 2 days in. We're 2 streams in. And I only played this world on stream. So there's no other me off camera collecting materials or anything like that. We're doing it all here. If I want to play when I'm not streaming, I go play on that hardcore world. So this is a stream only world. I may regret that later on down the road. I have a feeling I'm probably going to regret that later on down the road. But right now, I've been literally clearing out my wood supplies to make sticks to get levels so we can at least try to do some sort of enchant. I'm at no loss for whoops. I'm not at a loss for wood. But we're literally clearing all this wood, all the trees out of this area. But I've got 2 villagers. I've got one that's a mending villager. We have gotten a mending villager. He's in there. And then I've got another one who is the person who gives me my emeralds to buy my mending books. And that's this guy here. All I got was this extraordinary janky rig. What's up, tall human? How's it going, man? And he's being stubborn right now. Thank you for the follow, too, there, by the way. Oval2502, thank you for the follow. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Sir Spice here. I've been a Twitch streamer for dang near a decade, I guess, maybe. But I've been off and on. Off more than on. But we have just come back again. But yeah. Working your butt off. Tall human, I read your whisper a little while ago. You'll have to fill me in. I have no clue. It sounds like we can... Well, it sounded like we could trade again. But now you're... He's been... It's being a little difficult. We traded. He was happy. I haven't hurt nobody. He raised his prices. And then he lowered them a little bit. And now he's lowered it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Uh-huh. What's next? I mean, I really don't care what you're offering. You'll take feathers now. 11 emeralds for a power 1 bow. Are you out of your mind? No, I don't want that. Get out of there. He'll take flint when I eventually get flint. And string. We have to set up that mob farm first. Did he just redo his trades again? Surely not. Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty quick. So yeah, that's what we're kind of been doing. But we were getting ready to get off also because of the fact that we would kind of run out of things to do for the moment. Went and got some diamonds, went and started working on that, but that's a project for down the road. That's not a right now project. That's a I just needed to get the outline put in so we could put the enchanting setup down. We've just been kind of clearing some trees and stuff. I was super late coming on today, over an hour late coming on because of issues and stuff. None of my overlays were working. Other stuff was going on. I'd moved stuff into files and I guess it couldn't pathfind its way to the file or whatever now. So I had to come in and redo it all again. But yeah, so, I hate for y'all to have raided and then me run, but that's kind of what's going to happen here because it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast. And I've got dinner to prepare and all kinds of other stuff. Wifey will be home soon. She's not working from home today. She works in the office on Mondays and Wednesdays, so I get to make some hamburglers this evening. Let's see if we can find someone to go raid. How about that? We'll go here while we're doing that. Y'all can get a super up close look at me and be like, oh my god, what's this guy doing? We didn't raid the other day when we streamed, but today we will take off and go somewhere. If anybody has any recommendations whatsoever, I am all ears. Preferably playing Minecraft, preferably a smaller channel. Somewhere where our viewers won't get lost at. Is Shay streaming? Is she actually up right now? She is? Let's do it this way. Oh, yes, she is. There she is. She's been up for an hour already. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Well, that's where we're going then. Do I still have a raid message? It's been so long since I've done all this, I have no clue. I guess so. I guess it's still the insist one, but that's okay. We'll use it anyway. Let me go back to it because I lost it. There she is. Alrighty. So guys, thank you again for being here today. I appreciate it. Dr. J, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I hate for y'all to have raided in and then me turn around and run, but 5 o'clock is kind of my deadline. We may have some pop-up streams later in the evenings. I don't know yet. Depends on how much I really want to get on and play and do stuff. It happens. Don't worry about it. I know it does. I know, but I hate it. I hate that it happens. So I need to get over to your channel and check out and see what you got going on. So are you, what's your schedule? Tell me your schedule. I mean, I could just go over to your channel and go look and see and, you know, do it the easy way, but I'm going to make you do all the hard work. I don't know if you're Monday through Friday now, or if you're just, or what your schedule's like now. So right now, for a definite sure, we are Mondays and Wednesdays. Other than that, I don't know yet. Wednesdays, Saturdays. Oh, so you're just Wednesdays and Saturdays. Well, crap. Okay. All right. Well, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and then Sundays. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Well, let's go see Shay, shall we? Great messages there. Thank you guys again for being here today. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see all you guys on the next one. Keep an eye out for your go live notifications. It may happen tomorrow. It may not happen tomorrow. It may happen tomorrow evening. It may happen later on this evening again. I don't know. It just depends. Probably not this evening. But yeah. So as of right now, it will be Monday, but that could change. So we'll see. But guys, thank you very much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see all you guys on the next one. Until then, bye.